Hello. What's up, YouTube? My name is Roland, and I'm back. Today's January 27th, and ah, feels good. Feels good to be alive. I prayed this morning. I prayed to God, and yeah. So I'm gonna talk about where I get my confidence from, and like how I know that God is gonna provide miracles in my life, and how my confidence isn't arrogance. Okay. So, whoo, when I was in the Navy, I I had no confidence at all, bro. I would I would be scared to ask questions to people like, "Oh, where do I put this? Where do I put that?" Like maybe cuz I just thought like, "Oh, what are they going to think of me and shit?" I'm an idiot. There's all these dumb like thoughts in your mind that attack you and like make you feel like you're less than. But they also make me feel like I'm less than when I was in the Navy. But anyways, yeah, so I was saying I had super bad anxiety, and it got to the point where my biggest wake up call that made me realize that I had bad anxiety and I had to do something about it was when about 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, I went to the mall by myself one weekend, and I was going to buy clothes at it was it wasn't Macy's. I think it was Dillard's. But like I went in there and I was in the little area where they had like clothes like near the entrance, and it was like the entrance was to the outside of the mall, like where there was escalators and a big lobby area. And that day was like a Saturday or Sunday, so it was like really freaking full. There were so many people, and so I just got in that little area where the clothes is in the entrance, and I started just feeling like, oh shit, there's way too many people. There's so many people right now. And bro, I started like sweating and like kind of just like panicking and just like hiding. Like people would look at me kind of, or maybe I was just thinking that. And I would just be like, oh, I'm hiding behind the freaking clothes. Don't look at me. Okay, but anyways, bro, it felt so bad to the point where I had to start walking I had to make a decision to either stay in there the whole freaking day, or I had to walk out of the store and leave. So I decided after like 3 minutes of just standing in the same place that bro, I started walking really fast outside of the Dillards, and then down the hallway to the exit of the mall, and I started running, bro. Oh my god. And my heart was racing and my mind was just like panicking for some reason. I think it was a panic attack, to be honest. And so all this to say that all that to say this, like that was my wake up call, bro, cuz even after that, until the next morning, like a couple of hours in the next morning, I could still feel like my heart like panicking and my mind racing a little bit. It was just like, damn, what is this reality, bro? So I started leaning closer into God. I started eating healthier. I started becoming more of a man in ways of like just disciplining myself, just going to the gym more. So whenever this happened, it was like at the point of me bulking around like 195 or something. So I was pretty fat. I was probably jerking off like, I don't know, like probably almost 5 days a week, to be honest. And I think that's when I might have started like drinking. No, no, not really. I don't remember, but yeah, I just knew I had to make a change at that moment. And yeah, so I started doing all these things and getting on self improvement for real, for real. And like, I took a lot of time living inside by myself, but also starting to work out. And I started going to this gym on base by myself after work. And it was just, bro, it's just like every day it's a process. Every day it's like, oh, am I doing the right thing? Oh, my life kind of sucks, but I gotta do this because eventually I'll get better. Do this, eventually I'll get better. And every day was just that kind of process. And yeah, bro, my anxiety was just super bad. But it started getting better and better when I started going to the gym and started getting healthy and got all these muscles. So my confidence started growing. But one of the biggest things that I started to realize was, like, we get anxiety from our sins. Whenever we sin a lot, whenever we're deep in sin, like, you get all these like spirits trying to attack you. So whenever I would indulge in corn or start to drink too much or start to do anything that's like negative too much, got a burp. My bad. Whenever I would start to do these things that were just negative for my life, it was just like, it was whenever the outside effect on my life, it was the opposite effect. So it would be like me doing something negative in my own life where nobody can see, and then people around me, without even knowing what I'm doing behind closed doors, like, they treat me worse, they treat me badly. Like, I'm more clumsy, I'm like all these dumb things, like I can't think straight. So like, I started realizing that us as humans sinning and like the reasons that we have anxiety and depression and all these emotions that really shouldn't be there is because of our own sins. Sometimes we feel like we get sick. That's because we've been drinking or partying or like not having the proper sleep, or just you're not healthy, bro. that's the truth. But the biggest thing that I learned that just like grows you up as a man fast as freak, is just going to the gym consistently, and just living a life with the Lord, like be in prayer all the time and getting close to Him, and actually living a righteous life, getting away from corn. I mean, yeah, getting away from the partying and all that. Once you get away from all of that, you find true happiness. Most people think that happiness is found outside of themselves, but you can find that happiness in your own self, in your own heart. I'm happy right now making this video. I don't even know like why I'm so happy, but like I'm happy, bro. And a lot of people would just like think that, a lot of people that are not really knowing that much, think when they see happy people and they can see kind of like bags under their eyes maybe, They think that I'm high. And that's nothing wrong to them because maybe that's what they grew up with. But they just don't understand my energy. Where do I get my energy from? It's from the Lord Christ Almighty, because I live a righteous life. I treat other people with love, and I'm happy all the time. Sometimes I'm smiling when I talk, just because I'm just happy in general. So I started going to the gym with this bro while I was starting to do my self-improvement journey, and we were going together for like the next 6 months, almost every single day in a row. And that shit was really good for my health, bro, because like that's where I started making the biggest improvements in my body, my physique. And I realized, bro, like you could really change your body in 1 year. Like that shit is crazy, bro. I was 200 pounds and I went all the way back down to 160, and I looked freaking ripped. So and I think I'm gonna end the video like here, but like if you're going through anything, bro, believe in yourself first of all, because you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And like whatever people say to cast down hate to you, bro, like don't listen to the haters, bro, for real. Don't listen to them. That is just kind of Satan trying to tempt you away from all the. He's trying to tempt you away from getting the glory that God is trying to give you, getting the rewards that God is trying to give to you in your life, because He doesn't want you to become the best version of yourself, because when you are the best version of yourself, God gives you so many things in life. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. But bro, I'm just gonna say this. At my lowest point, I couldn't talk at all. My anxiety was horrible. I don't even know how I'm making this YouTube video now. I mean, it's been like 2 years of self-improvement, but I can talk like this. This is crazy to me. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more. Goodbye. Like.